Welcome back to Hollywood Buzzing, your go-to source for the latest in celebrity news and nostalgia. Today, we're diving deep into the golden aura surrounding one of Hollywood's most iconic figures, the ever-radiant Barbara Eden, whose 1959 striped swimsuit photos have dramatically resurfaced in 2025, reigniting public fascination and setting the internet ablaze with admiration for her timeless allure. Born August 23, 1931, in Tucson, Arizona, Barbara Jean Moorhead, later known as Barbara Eden, began her climb to stardom during a pivotal era in American entertainment, carving a space for herself not only through beauty and talent, but also through an unmistakable charm that made her a household name. Raised in San Francisco during the Great Depression, Eden's early years were shaped by modest beginnings and an intense love for performance. She studied voice at the San Francisco Conservatory of Music before transitioning into theater and television acting, a move that would launch a multi-decade career defined by glamour, strength, and an ever-youthful charisma. By the time she made her television debut on The Johnny Carson Show in 1955, her natural stage presence was already evident. That charisma soon translated to roles on celebrated shows like Father Knows Best, Perry Mason, Gunsmoke, and The Andy Griffith Show. But it was her co-starring turn alongside Elvis Presley in the 1960 Western drama Flaming Star that signaled Eden's arrival as a film presence to be reckoned with, her performance holding its own next to the king himself and marking her as more than just a pretty face. Fast forward 5 years, and Barbara Eden was catapulted into television superstardom with NBC's I Dream of Jeannie, which premiered in 1965 and ran through 1970. Playing the titular role of Jeannie, a mischievous and magical genie who falls in love with an astronaut, Eden captivated audiences across the nation and beyond. At the show's peak, it attracted over 20 million viewers per episode, according to Nielsen ratings, and became a pop culture staple that continues to be syndicated across the globe. While Eden's genie costume was daring for its time, it adhered to 1960s television codes with modesty inserts and midriff concealment, a fact that makes the boldness of her earlier 1959 swimsuit photos all the more striking today. In the photos, taken when she was just 28, Eden wears a strikingly bold striped one-piece swimsuit, a look that accentuated her hourglass figure, famously recorded at 34-24-36. Her poise in the photo shoot was unmistakable, her expression confident and playful, capturing an era in which glamour meant something different, something timeless. The photos, largely used for studio promotions at the time, lay dormant in archives until being rediscovered and digitized in early June 2025, where they quickly went viral across social platforms such as Instagram, TikTok, and X, formerly Twitter, racking up over 600,000 TikTok views in just a few days. On Instagram, fan-run pages like at Barbara Eden Fans and at RetroVibes 44 showcased side-by-side comparisons of her 1959 swimsuit moment with later appearances in her genie costume, sparking a heated yet admiring debate over which look best encapsulates her enduring charm. On Reddit, users in the r/classic TV community praised the photo's authenticity and period-accurate styling, calling her a forever goddess, and noting that her appeal transcends generational tastes. Others pointed out how rare it is for celebrity archival images to resurface with such clarity and impact, proving Eden's magnetism to be as powerful now as it was then. Fashion commentators, including writers from Vogue and Harper's Bazaar, highlighted how the swimsuit's bold horizontal stripes have already begun influencing 2025 summer fashion collections, particularly among designers chasing vintage-inspired aesthetics. According to several stylists, Eden's look serves as a reminder that elegance and confidence never go out of style. Swimwear brand Nostalgie, for instance, has reportedly sold out its 2025 Jeannie Stripe limited edition collection just days after launching it in tribute to Eden's iconic shoot. Beyond the glamorous visuals, many fans are discovering or rediscovering Eden's holistic approach to aging, style, and health. Now 93 years old, Eden remains remarkably vibrant and energetic, attributing her lasting youthfulness to a consistent skincare routine, regular walks, and a diet she has described in interviews as high in protein and focused on simplicity. In a 2021 interview with Closer Weekly, Eden revealed that she's followed a mostly carnivore-style meal plan for years, balancing it with hydration, light exercise, and limited sugar. She starts each day with a morning walk and often includes sessions on a spin bike to stay mobile and strong. Her skincare favorites include Estee Lauder serums and a strong emphasis on sunscreen, practices she's maintained since her 30s. Fans have expressed that her glow in the 1959 photos mirrors the grace she still carries today, something many attribute to her authenticity and positive outlook rather than any cosmetic intervention. Despite speculation from some skeptical corners of the internet, such as users in tech forums discussing AI-generated images or photo retouching, multiple archival photo verification sites, including Getty Images and Snopes-affiliated blogs, have authenticated the swimsuit shoot as original and unaltered. This has only added to the awe and admiration among fans. Meanwhile, Barbara Eden has been using this renewed attention not for vanity, but to spotlight causes close to her heart. A longtime advocate for arts education, she works closely with the Creative Coalition, helping to raise awareness and funds for underfunded arts programs across U.S. schools. In 2024 alone, her public service campaigns through the coalition reportedly reached over 8,000 new donors and volunteers, demonstrating that Eden's commitment to enriching future generations goes far beyond screen presence. She has also been involved in fundraising events for the Make-A-Wish Foundation, combining her public appearances with meaningful philanthropy. Eden's long-standing marriage to architect John Eichholz, whom she married in 1991, is another source of personal strength and support, one she often mentions fondly in interviews. Her ability to navigate the personal tragedies in her life, including the devastating loss of her son Matthew in 2001, has only deepened public respect for her. Her resilience, grace under pressure, and refusal to let loss define her have become as central to her legacy as her unforgettable smile. Many newer fans, especially Gen Z viewers discovering her through classic TV streaming services or TikTok edits, are seeing her not only as a vintage icon, but as a symbol of enduring femininity, grace, and perseverance. The buzz surrounding Eden's swimsuit photos has also prompted a renewed interest in her broader filmography, including lesser-known titles such as The Wonderful World of the Brothers Grimm, 1962, Harper Valley PDA, 1978, and The Brass Bottle, 1964, the latter of which directly inspired the concept for I Dream of Jeannie. Film blogs and YouTube creators have begun spotlighting these titles, with reaction videos and critical reappraisals popping up weekly. On YouTube, a trending video titled Barbara Eden's 1950s Sizzle, posted in April 2025, now sits at over 1.2 million views, offering both historical context and appreciative commentary on how Eden's work shaped the comedic fantasy genre on television. Some fan theorists have even suggested a potential Jeannie reboot could draw inspiration from Eden's early life, focusing on her pre-Jeannie roles and rise in Hollywood during the 1950s, a sentiment echoed by retro content creators and showrunners hoping to reintroduce Eden's magic to a new generation. And while some users on platforms like X have critiqued the swimsuit photos as overly glamorized nostalgia or questioned whether they overshadow her dramatic and comedic range as an actress, the consensus remains overwhelmingly positive. Comments such as "she redefined 1950s hot glamour" and "Barbara Eden's confidence back then is everything women today aspire to" underscore how one woman's legacy can bridge eras and still feel relevant, even revolutionary. As Eden prepares for her scheduled appearance at the Orlando Fan Expo later this summer, an event that has already seen a surge in ticket sales due to renewed interest in her career, fans are anticipating a celebration not just of Barbara Eden the icon, but of Barbara Eden the woman, resilient, radiant, and remarkably timeless. In many ways, these photos have become more than a viral moment. They have become a cultural mirror reflecting how we value beauty, authenticity, and aging. Whether seen through the lens of fashion, film history, or social influence, Barbara Eden's swimsuit moment is more than just a look, it's a legacy. And as fans, fashion lovers, and entertainment historians continue to marvel at her poise from 1959 to 2025, one thing is clear: Barbara Eden is not just a nostalgic icon. She's a living testament to the enduring power of elegance, charisma, and confidence. Stay tuned to Hollywood Buzzing for more stories that honor the stars of yesterday while shaping the inspirations of today. Because with legends like Barbara Eden, the magic never fades.